And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good morning, everyone. I am meteorologist Shelden checking in on still yet another cold morning out there, but you'll notice not quite as cold as we have been. As you can see, we're holding steady at 19 here at the time of recording, just before the 5 o'clock hour. As you can see, teens and 20s generally around the area, with Canadian looking like the coldest at about 10 degrees right now. But if we compare these temperatures to where they were at 24 hours ago, as you can see, we're anywhere from a 10 to 20 degree warm up. You can see places like Clayton, 24 degrees warmer than they were for your Tuesday morning. So we have started to turn that corner on warmer temperatures, and that's our next weather maker, talking about some warm weather here for at least the next couple of days. Let's jump right in, kind of take a look at how it's all setting up. So what we're seeing is this low pressure system going to flatten, and that's going to allow for a high pressure system to kind of pop up just towards our southeast. Now, what happens when that pops up is we start to steer those winds out of the southwest, and that's going to bring in, of course, as we know, warm and dry air. Now, unfortunately, I think it's going to be bringing some stout winds with it, but it's going to be bringing our highs up generally into the 50s and 60s, maybe a few 40s lingering in some parts of the area. So let's look at your temperature forecast for the day today. You'll see 35 by 10 a.m. So it looks like right there, that could be when we've officially surpassed freezing. We only got to 30 for your Tuesday, so we didn't break that freezing mark, but looks like it's going to be happening today. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what time that happens, and then how many consecutive hours we spent below freezing. We're going to warm up to 50 by the noon hour. So by lunchtime today, we're going to be warmer than we have been since Saturday morning. So it is going to be a much welcome change in the temperature department, getting up into the 60s by this afternoon. You'll see some mid 60s, like I said, maybe 40s in the coolest parts of the area, especially where there still might be some snowpack on the ground, dropping, of course, into the 40s by this evening. Now, winds, like I said, this is what's enabling that warm up, but that's the trade-off, is we're going to have the warm weather, but it is going to come with winds. That's just sometimes the give and take we have to make here in the Texas Panhandle. You'll see those southwesterly winds picking up 10 to 15 miles an hour as soon as 9 a.m. this morning. You're going to see them picking up at 15 to 25. It's pretty blustery off in the west, while you'll see further up north, maybe not quite as bad, but still a little bit windy out there, dropping into the mid-teens overnight. And you will see our winds calm down across much of the area as they turn out of the northwest. Places like Portales, Clovis, and maybe even close to Tucumcari might still expect some breezier conditions going into your Thursday. So with that being said, we do have a wind advisory currently in effect for Quay County here in the News Channel 10 viewing area. Only wind-related watch for warnings. You'll notice all our wind chill advisories and warnings have expired. Good news there, but that wind advisory is for the realistic possibility of gusts getting upwards of 45 miles an hour. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on that. But next up after that, Thursday into Friday, we are going to see another cold front that does come through. This one not quite as bad as what we have been seeing, but it's still going to drop us down probably into the 30s as we go on into the early parts of the weekend. So let's look at your 7-day supercast here. 61 today, 59 tomorrow. You can see those overnight lows drop into the teens. 33 for your Friday. Overnight lows back in the teens again. We'll struggle to warm up on Saturday with a high of 36, but you'll notice we're right back in the 50s as we wrap up the weekend and get ready to head into early next week, where it does look like Monday and Tuesday maybe some wetter than normal conditions, as we might be seeing a 10% chances of rain. Not quite confident just yet to really bump those numbers up, but that's the way things are shaping up right now. Looking at your 6 to 10 day precip outlook, this is from the 26th through the 22nd through the 26th of next week. That's going to be Monday through Friday, so essentially your work week. The Climate Prediction Center has us in a pretty good outlook of having good chances of wetter than normal conditions, so we'll continue to monitor that, hopefully get some rain chances in here soon enough. But in the meantime, enjoy that nice big warm-up that we're going to see push in today.